It's the most wonderful time of the...
Thanks for turning into. In my mind's eye, the winds of change seem to be gathering power with each passing year. They blew across the land, moving dust behind the bulldozers. They blew on the great waters dammed, piped, and bottled. They dimmed the footpath, risked man moved by sea and air. The wind rushed on, sending ripples over the sheepskin hull, and then it blew into the cave. But the wind didn't stay long. It gushed back out and over the cow patties toward the village of Walsh Run. The winds blew on the church and the old oak, whose leaves powed like a stone wall, against a stone wall like a red-orange snowdrift. It blew past the men removing the bell from atop a one-room country school and taking a crowbar to its planks. A few leaves floated through the door of the country store, where the old men loafed and laughed about the good old days. He couldn't help but feel out of place in this world, like an old bean in a mason jar, sitting right there alongside the brightly colored jelly beans. Try planting that jelly bean and see how real it really was. Fake, shallow, and sugary. That was the taste everybody was buying. It was far from the innocent world he'd grown up in, where beans were plain green. It seemed Walmart greeted him with a shy smile of a fat dragon, one that had swallowed up the country store, along with all the country folk. The shy dragon looked familiar to him somehow. Perchance it was the same dragon that had swallowed up his one-room country school and burped up a new high school in its place. The wind was fast as a flash, but he felt faster. He was a child of the baby boom, man racing against man. Somehow it seemed the rules of the race had blown away. Today, he felt like a horse racing motor cars, metal versus flesh, heart valves against pistons, sweat and blood straining against the gasoline and gears. The work of man scouring and overshadowing God's creation. The skyscrapers cast long shadows over the garden. The lights of the city dulled the distant stars. The view of the heavens were blocked by the billboards. Selling, selling, selling. More, more, more. What if the wind could blow him back in time? He could walk back the gravel lane to his childhood home. Hear the screen door slam to the kitchen. Find his mother there busying herself in the kitchen, pulling the biscuits warm from the oven, dusting her floured hands on her apron. Or walk over to the barn and find a nest of young kittens in the haymow. Taste the dipper of cool water from the spring house, or see his father's tractor coming over the hill. Just because something is gone doesn't mean that it doesn't matter. Just because a little babe went away doesn't mean he won't return. Hold fast to your faith, my brothers, so much more as you see the day of the Lord approaching. Amen and amen.